All right, everybody, we are back. My next guest is an Emmy, Tony, and Golden Globe-nominated actor who starred in the HBO miniseries Angels in America. Now you can see him in the new film, The Phantom of the Opera. Please welcome Patrick Wilson. Thanks for being here, Patrick.
It's always my entrance.
Yeah, you always go, woo! When you do it yourself, there's a problem. Woo, woo! Oh, Patrick, stop that. It's funny, we're going to get to it. You've accomplished so many things already in show business, clearly for all these awards and these different projects that you've worked on. But I was reading up on you today, and there was just something that struck my imagination. It's just you come from a family of anchormen.
I do, from the Legend of Ron Burgundy people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
that's right. And you actually, your dad,
brother, yes.
Your dad, John Wilson, is an anchorman.
John Wilson, he's an anchorman.
And then your brother went into it as well.
On the same station, believe it or not.
It's so funny because it's not something you think of as being like, that's the family business.
I know.
Anchorman.
I know, but it's kind of funny. My brother always just wanted to do it, so I loved watching them on TV, but that was certainly nothing that I wanted to do.
We actually, and we had pictures of them. They really look like anchormen. Look at that. These guys, your dad and your brother really look like anchormen.
Well, it's the hair.
Yeah.
Really.
We actually wanted to see what it would look like if you were also decided to go into the business and became an anchorman. There you are.
Wow, you should do it. It'd be good. That is hot.
Yeah.
That is really terrible.
But it's so funny. What's it like around the dinner table? It must be a strange experience with different anchormen.
And everyone has low voices, and everyone kind of leans in when they talk to you. How was your day today, son? It was fine, Dad. Great. Good to see you.
Yeah.
That was my existence.
These glazed carrots are delicious. Now back to you.
And they are.
Yeah. Well, it just seems like a very strange thing. But everybody gets on. Did you think about I want to be an anchor?
I didn't. I mean, it was one of those things where my dad's, I always say, kind of enough in the business to love it and know about it, but not enough to understand at least this side of it. It was something always growing up. My dad, every time we were out, without fail, somebody would come up and, hey, John, good to see you, because the local newsmen, everybody feels like they know them. So it was always, John, good to see you. Hey, how's the weather going to be on Friday? Going to go play golf and this and that, and they'd leave, and I'd say, Dad, who's that? And he'd go, I have no idea.
I have no idea. I despise that man. I hope he dies soon. Anything he says in that voice would be really great.
And that is,
I'm grounding you. You sicken me.
That is.
I found pot in your room.
Now it's gone terrible.
I always ruin things. Now, let's talk about something pleasant.
Okay.
Angels in America, people loved it, absolutely loved it. And you, as great as an opportunity that was for you, got to work with Al Pacino, a legend.
I know.
What's Al Pacino like?
He's a good softball player.
Really?
No, he's well, he actually is. It's very funny. We one time I was going to do an interview actually, and the guy doing the interview on me saw him before he was going to interview me and said, Al, I'm going to interview Patrick Wilson. Can I get a few words? And he said, yeah, he's a great softball player. And which is not really very funny. Thanks for the reaction.
You said it's not. Yeah.
They saved me.
We can always add that in editing later. Wait, that's illegal.
No, it's awful. No, he's awesome. He's such an unbelievable actor. But
is he good? Can he play? Is he good? Is he intense because he's so intense as an actor? Is he an intense softball player?
Yeah. One weekend I was fortunate to go up to his house and play softball, and he's very, very, very competitive, right?
Right.
So he gets a double. He's on second. And my buddy Fred is playing shortstop, and Fred says, Al, you're the go-ahead run. And he goes, oh, I know, baby, I know. So sure enough, the next guy up hits a line drive out of the outfield. He runs rounding third, and he is cooking. And he'll be
like hoo-ah, hoo-ah, and he's just
he's taken off, and I think his knee kind of buckles. And it's not funny at all.
Right. A crippling injury that may end his career.
It's Al Pacino.
Yeah.
And he goes into home plate and actually ends up falling over home plate into his backstop, and which again not funny. But
no, that's actually pretty funny now.
No. He had this net, and he has this full-on backstop at his place.
Right.
But he ends up tumbling over. Oh God, Pat! Oh, can you help me? And I went over there and pulled him out of the wreckage. And, people thought I had killed Scarface. But,
right. Which you'd be blamed for.
Which I would, and I think I am.
Okay, so I want to ask you about you did the full Monty, which is a play with stripping.
It's not the half Monty.
And yeah, that's your problem. You do the show the full Monty, and there's nudity at the end of the show. You all have to be naked at one point. And I thought, okay, there's a lot of things that I'd be willing to do in show business. Clearly, I have very low standards, but I wouldn't be nude in front of a lot of people.
Well, the thing is, the way the show was, and we did it for over a year, but the way the show, it was lit from behind, so really all you saw was shadows, some longer than others.
Would you look at me? No. That's just, but
one night the lights completely screwed up, and they had doubled up and gone to the curtain call lights, which of course are the brightest lights on stage. It's absolutely awful, and we knew it as the song was going on, and we're going, oh God, you know, we're trying to sing our song.
So it's supposed to be in this sort of artistic half light, but suddenly you're in the full, like, penile exam light.
Yes, which is a good light.
People in the back row are like, get that mole checked.
No, terrible. And by that point, we had been running for a while, so people knew, like, you know, it's safe to bring people who wouldn't usually go to that whole thing. And suddenly that night, you know, we were like, well, we got to do it. We're here. So the lights certainly are up, and we do it, and it was terrible. And of course, all the people were laughing and giggling, saying, "Don't worry, honey, you won't see much." And then all of a sudden, nudity, and they're all just, oh,
right,
oh, you know, it was not good.
Well, as we learned earlier, it helps with the songwriting. So you guys should.
A wonderful song, by the way. I really enjoyed it.
We work very well together.
Yes.
We're cutting an album soon. It will ruin John's career. Now, we have a clip here from this Phantom of the Opera. And what do we need to know? Yes, what do we need to know for this clip?
Well, it's a big, splashy musical. I don't know. I actually don't even know the clip. That's how prepared I am. I don't know which clip you're seeing. I hope it's from the movie.
Okay, well, what if it just wasn't from the movie? We should start doing that. Let's take a look at this clip from the Phantom of the Opera. I've always wanted to do one of those scenes. That's a scene I'd like to do. The Phantom of the Opera is in select cities, opens nationwide January 21st. Patrick Wilson, thanks so much for doing it. Good to have you on the show. We'll be right back with Twista and Faith Evans. Stick around. We are back. Everybody, that is our show. Do you want to thank all my guests? Hit you for last call with Carson Dad. Bye, everybody. Goodbye.